So Bridget, why is Mother's Day so special?
Because it's the time to celebrate your mother.
My name is Amy McHugh, and I've been married for 6 years to my husband Mike. We have 3 small children.
My name is Gina, and I have 2 children, Dahlia and Xavier.
I met my husband in high school, and we've been married for 12 years, and we have 5 sons.
Okay, so my favorite part of being a mom is being a mom. Jeff and I both have infertility problems, and there was a point where we didn't know if we would ever be able to have children. The best thing about being a mom is just getting to wake up to them every day, to getting to hold them and be with them.
The way I like to describe my boys is like tumbleweeds. Like, they're just always, there's never usually one of them. There's always like 3, and they just kind of like roll around together.
So my kids like to play make-believe games around the house all the time, and some of our favorites are going to Costco, going to the library, and playing Mass. And usually we have Max is the priest, we have Father Max, we have Deacon Teddy, and then we have Bridget, who is the altar server, the lector, the cantor, and she often comes up with some very creative responsorial psalms.
You must be good, or the 10 plagues will come back.
So my vocation as a mother is love. St. Therese, she has this famous quote where she's going on and on about how she wants to do these great big things for God. And so my job as a mother is to be love in the heart of my home.
As we started having boys, I realized, you know, it was our job to raise them in the faith, but not only like in the name of the faith, but to raise them to fall in love with our faith.
So I think it's really important that we just make faith be a normal part about what we talk about and what we teach our kids, to pray with them.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Silent priest.
Does this mean that they're perfect? No, and that's a hard lesson I think as a Catholic mom to learn, is you can try to do everything perfectly and then your kids still fight. Your kids still throw fits in church.
I mean, we're a big fat mess. The only reason that I said yes to doing this video is because it's called the Holy Ruckus, and that's exactly what we are. I mean, like, our goal is to be holy, but the reality is that we're total ruckus everywhere we go. I feel like with each time that I was pregnant and had another boy, it really made me depend more on Christ. I mean, I remember specifically times that I was really just kind of broken down to the core, you know, like, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to raise these kids in this world, and how to do it joyfully.
Just crazy, you know, regular days, when everything just starts getting overwhelming or feeling like it's too much and I can't do it, but just really turning to Christ in that moment and knowing that I don't have to do this alone, that I can't do everything, and that that's okay, that I'm not God, He's God.
I would not be a good mother if I didn't pray every day. And it took me a while to learn that too, that I have to care for myself spiritually. If I'm ever going to be effective at teaching my children, at loving my children, I have to be rooted in prayer.
I feel like I used to pray out of fear, you know, just having like certain fears for my boys, for their future, or fears about my husband's job, but like through the grace of God over time, it's become more that I pray out of love.
Through a mother's love and God's grace, the ordinary, everyday things like changing diapers, doing laundry, washing dishes, breaking up fights, all of those things, through a mother's love and God's grace can become moments of grace and can become something that helps us grow in holiness and helps our children to grow in holiness.